welcome to this week's vlog. It is Thursday the 4th of September. We are surviving, gang, slowly but surely. I am so tired. I had energy again for the last 2 weeks, and then day before yesterday when I got blood work done, it plummeted. Thought it was because of the blood work, but then yesterday I was so tired it physically hurt. So I don't know what's happening. I guess I'm just tired again. To be fair, I was not remembering to take my prenatals. I took them last night, so fingers crossed, and then yesterday I also forgot to take my Adderall. So maybe that's what it is. You know, sometimes people say that they take Adderall because they basically dealt with narcolepsy. That's how I feel right now. Anyway, also my ADHD is crazy right now. What am I reading today? Let's talk about that because apparently my brain is not working. Today I would like to finish How to Survive a Horror Story. In my notes, it says that I should get 75% in, but I did that last night. I also would like to get 50% into The God's Time Forgot, which is not a part of the Sapphic September reading that I'm doing. It's just a book that I have had and would like to get done. So I am going to get 50% into that. It is a long audiobook, and I do have meetings, so we shall see how that goes. If I finish How to Survive a Horror Story, I get to archive this page. Woohoo! That's currently the plan. I need to check out the other book that I'm going to be reading for this. Filming wise, today would like to film my planning video. I don't know if I will manage it, but I would like to film that so then I can edit it and upload it tomorrow. If anything, I might end up doing it day after tomorrow, or not day after, I may end up doing it tomorrow, but I would like to get it done today, filming wise, so that you guys can see what my planning looks like, whatever. I need to print out more of these pages though to do that, because otherwise it'll be like blank weekly planner pages, but there's nothing in there. I have it scripted at least, so that's good. I just need to print those things out and actually film it. The last video I did talking about my planners was definitely upside down because of the way that I only had the handheld tripod that you guys are currently on at the time, and I didn't have like a big tripod that I could have used top down, but now I have a big tripod that I can use top down, and I can set it behind me or next to me top down, and I should be good to go as long as I don't bump into it. That's going to be the tricky thing. I also filmed it on my coffee table last time. The lighting was terrible. I think my coffee table, either my coffee table or my dining table, but the lighting was terrible. I will not be doing that again. Not because of the lighting, it's my coffee table's covered in shit. So I will have to also clean up my desk space so that this looks a little bit nicer. My desk is a horror show, but it's always a horror show. It is what it is. So those are the things I'm going to have to do to prep for this video. It's already scripted, but I'm going to have to do all those other things. Anyway, reading though, things seem to be catching up and feeling better, and we're back to our regular scheduled program. For the book blanket, I am going to start the very first panel for the book blanket. I should finish it by tomorrow, which will get me back on track for my finishing one panel a week, which is great because I was not keeping up with that, and I have other crochet projects that I haven't finished. I'd like to finish those so that I can pick up another project. I was supposed to make a blanket for my dad's birthday. Did not buy the yarn. Don't know if I'm going to. But we shall see. We shall see. I think that is it. My nails are getting so long. It's crazy. Pregnancy's great. My hair is also getting really long, which is fine. My intention was to grow it out throughout pregnancy just to see how long it gets. It's getting really long. I did tell the CLEARURSHT Discord what's going on, mostly because I needed them to know if things were late for CLEARURSHT. The schedule for CLEARURSHT comes out, I think, on the 15th, and then I need to double check the graphic. And then the announcement for my pregnancy comes out the day after on YouTube, so I need to schedule all of those things also. Not the announcement, my announcement, I already got that done. I just need to make thumbnails for it, but the CLEARURSHT stuff, and I really have to. I've done the strengths and weaknesses and the weapons. I really have to hone in on the plot and the prompts for it, and I have done none of that. So I need to figure that shit out soon. I just haven't been able to use my brain for 3 months. Okay, guys? Okay. Alright, this was a long update. I'm gonna talk to you guys later. Okay, thanks, bye! Hi, good morning. It is Friday the 5th. Did I film my planning video yesterday? No. Am I gonna try to film it today? Yes. I was actually busy being pretty productive yesterday. I was gonna say I was just too tired, but that's not true. I was feeling pretty productive. This is almost done. Yay, I have literally 2 rows left. I could have finished it yesterday. Just didn't. I don't know why I didn't. I literally have 2 rows left, so this will be done. I might just go ahead and start the next panel. But I don't know which of the patterns I'm going to be using for that, so we will see. Another positive thing, my jury duty got canceled. So that's great. Love that for me, truly. I was so anxious thinking about this because I just, no, I'm not the one. I'm not the one. I'm gonna put tape over it so then I can hole punch it and put it in my planner. Hey, Tibble baby, my love, my sweet baby son, you are blocking the camera. Thank you. Anywho, what else? Reading. Let's talk about that real quick. I did get over 50% into the God's Time Forgot. I'm about 50% into it. It's giving, like, the vibe is giving the Cassandra Clare books. That's the vibe. And I'm enjoying it for that. Nice and covered up. And then we're gonna put it in there, and then I get to go, ha ha, yeah, how to go. In case you didn't notice, I hate the concept of jury duty. For obvious reasons. Anyway, the book. It's giving that book, it's giving the Cassandra Clare, which ones are they? Like the Last Hours ones for sure, but also the Clockwork Princess, those ones. I cannot for the life of me think of what those are called, but that's what it's giving. Infernal Devices, that's what it's called. Which is crazy. I literally love that series. I don't know why my brain just blanked. And because I enjoy that so much, it's kind of been nice to read. I actually ended up getting 70% into the book because I was reading it with my eyes. I wasn't even listening to it because I was watching Teen Mom. Teen Mom 2, to be exact. Yeah. I also did finish How to Survive a Horror Story. Really enjoying it. Like, genuinely, it was a really good book. 4-star read. I think I just had some complaints about the ending, but I really enjoyed it. I thought it was solid. It was just it was a really interesting, the concept is not new, but it was a really interesting take on that concept, and I liked that. Because with horror, I honestly feel like it's really hard to do new things in horror these days, and so if you take a classic concept, haunted house, house with vengeance, house who's out to get you, and you turn it on its head, or you make it a little bit different, or you make it more interesting, more power to you, honestly, because it's easier to fuck up an already existing concept and not do it any kind of justice than it is to give it a new twist, I feel anyway. The plan today, though, is to finish the God's Time Forgot, which I'm excited about because I am enjoying it a lot. The romance is interesting, the characters are fun, and it's Celtic gods, which it appeals to me greatly. How accurate is it? Don't know, don't care. Sorry, I don't know. And then I also plan to start Roller Girl, which will be one of my books for Sapphic September. It is a shorter book, and I have the ebook from the library. So that is my plan to do that. I would also like to film my planning video today. I tidied up my desk a little bit in preparation for it, and then I just didn't film it. So I'm going to finish the book blanket panel that I needed to do, get my desk a little bit more prepped, edit the vlog footage I currently have, and then I will try to film the planner video. I think today is going to be a good day for that. So that's it. I will talk to you guys later. Okay, thanks, bye. Hello, good morning. It is Monday the 8th. I was supposed to have jury duty today, but it got canceled. I don't remember if I said that, but I'm still really thrilled about that for me. Hi. It's a good day. We got the blood work back from the doctor. I have to plug you guys in. Please hold. There we go. We got the blood work back from the doctor, and baby is healthy, gene-wise. So that's great. That solves, or not solves, but gives me some peace of mind. We're not going to do like a gender reveal or anything like that. I think I'm going to keep the gender to myself for a little while, so sorry. But I believe I will be keeping the gender to myself. So I have lots of things I need to do today. And also a sort of annoying thing is I have like no audiobooks to listen to right now. The books I was going to start are all on hold, and I put them on hold a minute ago, but they are not ready. So, a big ship at the edge of the universe. 2 weeks late. I'm first in line, so hopefully I get it sometime soon. The Last Girl Standing, I think I'm also first in line. Yep. You know what? I'm going to put it on hold here too. And if one of them comes in sooner, then cool. I actually had to put quite a few things on hold. Like I moved them. There were a few things that I could move, so that's cool. What did I read? I finished The Gods the Time Forgot. I read it entirely with my eyes. I didn't actually listen to the audiobook at all. And I deeply, deeply enjoyed it. I thought it was such a good book. Like such a good book. The romance was incredible. I mean, I did skip the sex scenes because of who I am as a person, but the romance was really good. I enjoyed the fantastic, like the fantasy aspects of it. I thought it was really solid. So I also finished Roller Girl, which I was not supposed to finish yet, but that's fine because a lot of the books that I wanted to read, I'm not going to be able to, so I'm going to have to read them with my eyes or whatever. So that's fine. I finished Roller Girl, 5-star read, deeply enjoyed it. So right now my like top books are Roller Girl and The Gods Time Forgot, which they're so deeply different. But I enjoyed them immensely. I also did manage to film my planner update, so I just need to edit that. I'm going to do that today. I've got to edit the vlog. I need to edit that video. Once I get it put together, I can upload that, and then I will have pretty much all of September's videos except for my October TBR filmed, so that'll be cool. I will figure out the TBR probably sometime this week, even though it's literally September 8th, but I'll try to figure it out sometime this week. And I also have a ton of CLEARURSHT stuff that I have got to figure out. Like, I just keep putting it off, and I have to figure it out before October, so I need to get my shit together. What else? Today's reading plan. Because I don't have the audiobook, I would like to get 25 to 50% into The Last Girl Standing. I will be doing that with my eyes, obviously, because I have the ebook, so that's fine. And then I might start either Dream on Ramona Riley or Island of the Blue Dolphins, because I have both of those as physical copies, so I may as well do that. But we will see if that is what I end up doing. I think Island of the Blue Dolphins would be like a solid, easy win for me, because it is a young adult, like an older young adult book, so the font's pretty big and it's not a very long book. But yeah, we will definitely see. For Book Blanket, I did finish that one panel, whatnot. So I have started the next one, or like I have the thing to start the next one. So I will hopefully get the next panel done this week, and then I need to work on that cardigan that I never finished. I think it'll be good as my pregnancy progresses, so I need to work on that. But that is it. That's the plan. But yeah, baby's happy, healthy so far. That's cool. Glad that that was the result we got this morning. Once my announcement goes up publicly, I'll be able to track the pregnancy books that I have actively been reading. So that'll also be good because I'm reading them. I'd like to track them, but I didn't want to like publicly announce yet. So yeah, but that's it. I will talk to you guys later. Okay, thanks, bye. Is it not on the table? It is. My cat fits over here though. You got it? Yeah. Okay, you got your insurance? Yeah. Okay, love you. Hello, it is Tuesday the 9th. How are we doing? I like kind of just glazed over the fact that I completely changed my hair color. So, you know, for 3 months, I was not really able to dye my hair. Well, you can when you're pregnant. You're allowed to dye your hair. It's not a huge deal. But they haven't done enough studies on it, so they don't know enough about it. And so it's said, like, if you can wait for 12 weeks, you should wait for 12 weeks. So that's what I did. And then I also realized that my hair is growing, like, very quickly. And I simply did not want to deal with it, so I have gone back to my natural hair color. So yeah, this is my natural hair color. This dark brown is what the hair that grows out of my head is this color. Shocking, I know, to everyone. I guess. I've found most people find it shocking that my natural hair color is very dark brown, which is crazy because my eyebrows are brown, so what color did you think? I don't know. So let me lower you guys. I also finally did my blonde again. Yay! So now all I'm really gonna have to keep up with is the blonde, and then I can use the toner whenever. I don't have to worry about the toner getting rid of the red, etc., because no more red. So yay! We have brown hair again. I just totally skimmed over that yesterday. It's a weird time of day where if I get too close to the camera, it's like very bright. Anyway, I yesterday ended up actually starting and finishing Last Girl Standing. My bad. I really enjoyed it. 4-star read. I thought the ending was crazy. Truly crazy. Some of the reviews are like, I feel like the ending came out of nowhere. No, it didn't. No, it didn't. It didn't come out of nowhere. You weren't paying attention. It was, oh wow, it was really a good book. I really enjoyed it. I was on the edge of my seat. The ending is when things really pick up. It's kind of slow, like you're getting pieces as this girl is trying to like figure out what happened to her on this very traumatic night, and she's just trying to figure that out, right? Like she doesn't know, and she wants to know, and her girlfriend is the only one who seems to remember and is the only one who survived with her, and she's suspicious of her girlfriend, and things just like, she gets really paranoid and her trauma just takes things too far. And so I thought that was really interesting. I also, I'm reading Bumpin', which is, I don't have the cover. I'm gonna have to put the cover on Dropbox so that I can put it here. I'm reading Bumpin', which is a nonfiction book about pregnancy. It's like just kind of like a short and sweet version of what to expect when you're expecting. And I own What to Expect When You're Expecting. I'm reading What to Expect When You're Expecting. It's just a chunky book, and I am working through it as week by week. So I won't finish it until March of next year. So we're working through it. But Bumpin', while it is trimester to trimester, I think I am going to just try to finish it sooner rather than week to week, because that's what I've got What to Expect for. Which, to today's reading, the plan is to get 75% into Bumpin'. I would also like to get 25% or 50% into Island of the Blue Dolphins. She's not long, so I'm not too worried about it. And then I would like to get 25% into Dream on Ramona Riley, or 50%. One of these I want to get 25% into, and one of them I want to get 50% into, and we will see which one happens to be the one. This is only 184 pages, and the font size is large. So I feel like this might be the one. But we will definitely see what ends up happening. I think that might be it. I don't know. I did start the next panel on the book blanket. I got about 14 rows in, no, 13 rows in, so a little under half. So I should be able to finish it today. Hopefully. Work is work, so I might be busy, but hopefully. I need to script my October TBR, and then I need to work on CLEARURSHT stuff if I can. I need to do that either today or tomorrow. I have some calls today, but not as many as yesterday, so I should have some time, but we will see. We also are going to go to Crocs today because they have, like when I got off work, because they have, oh, they have like the fuzzy Crocs, and like the slipper looking ones. And I think because I will be in peak pregnancy in winter, I think those will be good pregnancy shoes. I don't think they're good for anything else, but I think they'll be good pregnancy shoes. So I think we're gonna go get some and then go up a size, and for like find what size fits me and then go up a size in case my feet swell. I don't know if they'll swell. They probably will though. And also I have very little feet, so it's always a little tricky to find my shoe size anyway. I usually wear like a junior's size, not an adult size, so we'll see. But I think it'll be good. I think that's it though, so for real now. So I will talk to you guys later. Okay, thanks, bye. Thursday the 11th, which means I will be closing out the vlog here. Sorry the lighting is rough. It is that time of day. I waited too long to update you guys. Let's see if I can do something about it. That's not going to do anything about it. Hold on. You know what? I'm just going to back up, and I think that works. Okay. Hi. Reading. What did I read yesterday? I finished every single book I was reading. I finished Bumpin'. Solid 3-4-star read. I haven't rated it yet, but 3-4-star read-ish. I also finished Dream On Ramona Riley. 4-star read. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was fun. I enjoyed our characters. I thought the romance was believable. I will say, I hate when I'm reading a romance book and they're like being vulnerable with one another and loving one another, etc., etc., etc. And then they talk to someone and someone says, oh, you didn't know X, Y, and Z, blah, 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 blah. And they immediately like believe this person that they don't have an intimate relationship with and don't like, like they block the person that they're talking to. They're like, whatever, you've betrayed me. I feel like I would be like, hey, I was told this information. Thoughts? Comments? Could you let me know? Something? Personally, just if it were me. It's not me though, so what do I know? But I just think that that's how I would handle it, poisonally. I also finished Island of the Blue Dolphins. 3-star read. It was good. No complaints. Would I have my child read it? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe when they're like a teen, it depends on like what level they're reading at. I can understand why my mom let me read it when I was younger. I don't even know how old I was, but I can understand why my mom had me read it when I was younger. I was reading above my age range for most of my childhood, which probably made it very hard for my parents to find books that were appropriate for me to read, but also not boring for me to read. For context, I read the Iliad and the Odyssey at 11 and understood it better then than I did reading it this year. I was so smart and now I am not. That's crazy. Anyway, so I can understand that. It's a hard book. The topic is tough. Girly gets left on an island by herself, has to figure out how to survive. She knows a lot about how to survive just because of like the way that she's been raised so far, but like her brother dies, her pets die, like it's just sad. So that's pretty rough. Conceptually, yeah, I think it's a pretty tough book, but it was good. But yeah, I finished all 3 books. I would tell you what I'm going to read, but I'm going to close the vlog out, so I'm not going to tell you that. But I'm going to tell you a couple other things that I finished yesterday. Did not finish the book blanket panel. I'm going to do that either today or tomorrow. I have the rest of the week. It's not a big deal. Didn't do the thumbnails either. However, doesn't matter. None of it matters. I got the CLEARURSHT schedule posts scheduled. The only thing I need to do is the website for the text-only version. So I need to schedule that and link it in my scheduled posts. So like Twitter and Instagram. And then I got all the prompts done. Yay! All the prompts are done for everything. And they're done and the graphics are made, and realistically I could just go ahead and schedule those posts. I don't know if they'll let me schedule something that far out, but I can go ahead and schedule those posts. Ha ha ha. What do I win? So now I just have to work on the storyline, and with the prompts to kind of help with that, I think that's going to be easy. So I'm going to work on the storyline next week, but less this week. Like, I don't have to worry about it this week. So thumbnails are kind of the priority today. Thumbnails and the website are going to be the priority today. And then book blanket is going to be a secondary priority. But I will talk about that more in next week's vlog. So I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. Hope that you guys are having a great time, great day, etc. I will talk to you later. Okay, thanks. Bye.